that fella, Sergeant?
Stranger to me. Some disappointed cowboy, I guess, riding through from the Calgary show.
I love the bees. Hey, what's got me on me? What are you doing here? Police! What you...
Bill, you old sidewash. How are you, huh?
Why, you stupid idiot. Why, I ought to knot this blanket around your neck.
I'm sorry, mister. Honest, I thought you were a pal of mine. You see, I'm a couple hours late and I was supposed to... Well, I thought he was hiding.
Well, if that's the way you treat your pals, he ought to be hiding from you.
Yeah.
Ivy, Uncle George will see you now.
Why, where's the hat?
Well, you certainly messed things up, didn't you?
I'm sorry. I thought he was a pal of mine up to one of his old tricks. You haven't seen him around, have you?
Who?
Bill Lawton. The man I was talking about. I was supposed to meet him here at the Dominic General Store this morning.
No, I don't happen to know him. You see, I've only been here a little over a month. But I'll go and ask my uncle for you.
Thanks. Howdy.
Hello. Are you inquiring about Bill Lawton?
Yes. You know him?
Oh, yes. He does all of his trading here. I buy his pelts and he buys supplies. I haven't seen him around in quite a while now. Probably gathering up his catch.
That's funny. He wrote me a letter and told me to meet him here. Bill's never late.
Well, why don't you try the saloon across the street?
Bill'd never hang around at a saloon.
Oh, now what Ruth means is that a lot of trappers get together over there, and you might be able to get information.
Oh, well, I'd give it a whirl. Oh, if Bill happens to come in, would you tell him that Utah was looking for him?
Yes, I will.
Thanks.
Utah. That's an odd name for a man.
What I saw him do to Ivy Jenkins over there, he is an odd person.
What else did he say?
Nothing. He said he was looking for his friend Lawton. Had a date to meet him. Here he comes now.
What can I do for you?
I thought you might be able to give me a little information. I'm looking for a fellow by the name of Bill Lawton.
Name sounds familiar. Let's see.
Now listen to me, Laramie. You're doing business with me. And Nails Nelson is not going to tell you how much money you're going to advance me.
Gene Gatsby was just over here and said that Nelson wanted you to settle up with him first before you were paid off in full.
Oh, he did?
Yes, you're partners, aren't you?
Well, maybe so. Anyway, I'll take it up with Nelson.
Well, thanks just the same.
No. Pardon me, stranger. I overheard you making inquiries about a man named Lawton.
Yeah, do you know him?
Slightly.
Oh, Nails! Nails, I want to talk to you.
Where do you hail from?
States. Utah.
Nails, I want you to tell Laramie to pay me what I've got coming.
I've already told him to advance you what you need.
But I want all my money. I need it.
Just a minute, Ivy. You're getting all excited about nothing. When you calm down, come around and I'll talk to you. Just now, I have more important things on my mind.
I don't care what you've got in your mind. You're going to talk to me now.
You heard Mr. Nelson. Now beat it.
Take your hands off me. I'm talking to Nail now. And you're always butting in every
You're
time I
always
come in the
butting in.
play.
You come in,
now
you're
listen,
bothering
I will fight. We told you not to make trouble. Maybe next time you listen.
If this is a game, let's all play.
Sure. Just you and me.
Tunes on the house.
What's going on in there? Who fired that shot?
I don't know. Somebody must have put a slug in the piano.
Oh, Craig. Glad you showed up. See that fella going into the store?
Yeah?
He's a bad hombre. Broke into my place, started a fight for no reason. And that ain't all.
Thank you, Mrs. Logan.
Can you tell me the direction to Bill Lawton's cabin?
Yes, take the north road 2 miles to the fork, turn left. Bill's cabin is the mouth of the first canyon.
Thanks.
Just a minute, stranger. It seems like you have some explaining to do. These men tell me you started a fight over in the saloon and then shot up things.
There's 2 sides to every story.
All right, what's your side?
Ask the man coming through the doorway.
Oh, Ivy, come over here a minute.
Tell the sergeant about the trouble over in the saloon.
Trouble? What trouble?
Go on, Ivy. You don't have to be afraid.
Well, it was nothing. This stranger here, he picked on Gatsby and they started to fight.
No, tell him about what happened before then.
Oh, you mean earlier?
Yeah.
When you tried to smother me in the blanket.
Well, I guess I can see when I'm licked.
Mr. Nelson, do you want to prefer charges against this man?
Suppose we just let the whole matter drop, on condition.
What condition?
Oh, then an hour from now you'll be out of town and stay out.
You can't run me out of town. I came up here to
I'm
see...
not interested in why you came here. I'm only interested in how you act. I think Mr. Nelson has been very fair in his demands. See that you're out of town in an hour.
But my friend's up
If
here.
you're not out of town in an hour, it'll be my duty to arrest you.
Well, I guess I made a mess out of that.
I'm really very sorry.
He's crying over spilt milk. And I'm glad you're sorry. If Bill comes up, tell him I'll meet him out to his cabin. Bye again.
Bye.
Why, you old siwash, you don't have to knock to come into your own cabin. Hello.
I thought I told you to get out of town.
Well, this cabin isn't exactly in town. Anyway, I know Bill would want me to stay here.
Why?
Because I'm his best friend. Tried to tell you that back in the store, but you were so busy listening to those other people, you didn't have time to let me talk.
How do I know you're Bill's best friend?
See this branding iron?
Yeah?
B-bar-B. That stands for Bob Nyes and Bill Lawton.
Uh-huh.
If that isn't enough, there's a letter you wrote me.
You say your name is Bob Nyes. This letter starts out, Dear Utah.
That's a handle they hung on me. That's where I'm from.
Where's your niece?
She's upstairs in bed.
That's good. Open the door to your office.
What have you got there?
About $20,000 worth of skins. And those bags are full of beaver and otter.
Where'd you get them?
Boys brought them in. I got a nice bunch of traps, too. You ought to be able to get rid of them.
Whose are they?
They're mine. Let's have those traps, fellas.
Well, I don't know if I can get rid of the trap snails. The season's over, and besides, I was thinking...
Why don't you stop thinking, Laramie? You'll save wear and tear on your brains. Just take good care of those skins. They're very valuable.
How come you and Bill gave up ranching? We had a little cattle trouble a couple years ago. Bill thought he'd try his luck at fur trapping. I played the rodeos. Between the two of us, we thought we'd pay off our debts this year.
Wonder why Bill didn't take his gun with him when he went to pick up his pelts.
I was wondering the same thing.
Utah, I'm going to take a chance with you. Bill's probably spending the night at his cabin at the other end of the trap line. You can stay here till he gets back. One false move and I'll have to take you in.
All right, Sarge. We'll play it your way.
Good night, Utah.
Good night, Jack.
May I come in?
Why, of course. Good morning.
I brought you some groceries.
Well, that's the nicest thing that's happened to me since my dad gave me my first pony. Won't you sit down?
I knew you couldn't get into town, so I thought I'd come out and bring you some...
Oh, that's all been changed now. Jack Craig paid me a visit last night.
Here?
Yes. He said I could stay as long as I'd be a good boy and kept out of trouble.
Oh, I don't think that'll be too hard for you.
I bet you'd have an awful time telling your friends that in town.
They're not my friends. I hardly know them. As I told you before, I've only been here a little over a month.
Where are you from?
Calgary. My Uncle George married my mother's sister. She's been dead for years. And then my own mother died about 2 months ago. So Uncle George wanted me to come up here and live with him and sort of help him around in the store. Well, I better be going.
Well, aren't you going to stay for breakfast?
I hadn't thought about it. I really shouldn't.
Where I come from, it's the law.
The law.
Why, sure. When a girl brings a man groceries, she's got to stay for breakfast.
If I'm to help you keep out of trouble, then I shouldn't violate the law.
Oh, that's better. I'll scare up some wood. I couldn't find one. The spring's right over there.
Your friend isn't much of a housekeeper, is he? Not even a bucket.
Well, Craig, I guess our troublemaker hit the road. I haven't seen him around.
He's out at Bill Lawton's cabin.
At Lawton's? Well, if you know where he is, why don't you arrest him?
I was out there last night. Had quite a chat with him. You know, he makes pretty good sense when he talks.
But we have to report this to the mounted police. They're bound to see it was an accident.
There's something strange about this. Bill Lawton never carried a bottle of whiskey in his life. His gun and branding iron. And that broken mirror means something, too.
What are you talking about?
Ruth, will you do me a favor and not say anything about this for a few days?
You mean that I shouldn't say anything
Yes,
about...
just ride back in town like nothing had happened.
But what will you do?
Well, first I'll bury him, like he'd want me to. And then I'll find the men who killed him.
But if you think it's murder, Jack Craig would...
Yes, he'd arrest me. The real murders would get away.
Arrest you?
You know he's suspicious of me. Well, I don't have an alibi or a leg to stand on. Only my word.
All right, Utah. Then I won't say a word about it.
Thanks.
I only hope I can act as if nothing had happened.
You keep mum. Everything will be all right.
All right.
Suppose he does stumble over the body. We make it look like an accident.
Maybe we could fix it so it doesn't look like an accident. Then let's see Mr. Utah talk his way out of that one. Let's go.
I'll take you back to Utah later, Bill.
Hello, Ivy.
Hello. Bringing in your traps, huh?
The trapping season is over.
Ivy, where'd you lie about the fight in the saloon the other afternoon?
I didn't ask you to jump in and help me. Well, I guess I just lost my head when I started picking on Nails. Nails is a right nice fellow, and I've been doing business with him for a long time, and...
Didn't like the way he was doing business. Is that why you got mad?
Well, it wasn't just that. It was... Listen, I can't be talking to you. I've lived in Dominic for a good many years, and I want to live here a few years longer.
That's what I figured. You're scared of him. You're afraid he and his men will kill you.
I didn't say that.
That's what you meant, though. Wasn't it, Ivy? Wasn't it?
His horse is gone and the cabin's empty.
Maybe his ride trap line. Go look for his friend, eh?
I'll go into the cabin and kick things around. You two go down and bring Lawton's body up.
So Nails finances all the trappers, huh?
All of them. That's his business. But then he owns you. And Laramie will only pay you what Nails tells him to. Sometimes I think he owns Laramie, too.
He didn't have to finance Bill. Bill had all the money he needed to stake himself to all the supplies he wanted. He even wrote me they bought his traps in Calgary.
That's why Bill had all the trouble the first year he was here. Somebody was always springing his traps and stealing his fells. Finally, Bill took to brand them on the inside. Ah, he's a smart one, that Bill. He'll tell you all about it when he comes in.
Nails, it's gone. It's not there.
What's not there?
Lawton's body, we looked all over for it.
That means one thing. Utah found him. If he sees this room like this, he'll know that we know. We'll have to figure out another way. Let's straighten it up. Pick up all that glass.
Ruth, I'll be gone for a little while. I have some business to attend to.
Yes, Uncle. Oh, Uncle George.
Yes.
What sort of a man was Bill Lawton?
Why are you interested in Bill Lawton?
Oh, well, I'm not interested. I was just wondering.
Well, while you're wondering, you might segregate these traps here on the floor.
When did these come in?
Why, they came in this morning while you were away. You see, separate the large ones from the small ones and list them.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Howdy, Mr. Laramie.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
Oh. Oh. Hello, Utah.
I didn't mean to frighten you.
Oh, well, I'm so nervous. I haven't been able to think about anything.
I'm sure I've got it figured out.
I was supposed to meet Bill here yesterday. He came in the day before with his catch. That night he was branding them and...
Branding them?
Yes. It seems he had trouble before with people stealing his pelts, so he took to marking them on the back. Anyway, someone came in and jumped him. Bill got his gun to put up a fight. They must have hit him over the head with a branding iron and taken his body down to the creek. They planted the bucket there and the bottle of whiskey to make it look like an accident.
I'm telling you, Nails, I looked over those pelts, and they're all marked with Lawman's brand.
I know that.
But suppose Lawton comes back and gets suspicious.
He won't.
He won't.
You can take my word for it.
But you're not the law. If you think a crime has been committed, then we should report it to Jack Craig.
We went all through that this morning. You promised to let me handle it my way.
Oh, but I can't go through with it. I feel as guilty as though I were part
But
of
you're
it.
not guilty, and I don't want you to feel that you are. Hey, these traps weren't here yesterday, were they?
They came in this morning.
Did any new furs come in?
Not that I know of.
Where does your uncle keep his furs?
Oh, he keeps them in his office.
Have you got a key for it?
No, my uncle has the only key. This is supposed to be a private office. Are you trying to infer that my uncle had
I'm
something
not trying to infer anything. All I'm trying to do is to find out something. I'll be back a little later.
But Nails, I was only trying to...
Shut up.
Did you leave that cowboy alone in the store?
But the pelts are all locked up in my office, besides Ruth's there.
I don't trust her either. Now get over there and get rid of those pelts. And don't let her see you do it.
What'd you find out?
I went back around the creek like you told me. Not a sign of any of Lawton's traps.
Trap line's empty, huh? You know, Ivy, I think Bill's trap's in Laramie's store right now.
Well, Ruth, take these down to the stage office, will you? There's some orders for Friday's shipment.
Yes, I'll get my hat.
And Ruth, you don't need to come back today if you don't want to. I've been noticing you, and I thought maybe you weren't feeling well.
Why, don't worry about me, Uncle George. I feel fine.
But all traps look alike. You can't prove that those are Lawson.
I know. That's why we gotta find the pelts. And I think I know a way we can do it. Now look, you go back into town. Thank you for not saying anything at the store this afternoon.
Well, that's why I'm here, Utah. I think it's about time we did a little talking.
Ruth, as I told you, you're just going to have to trust me.
Then why didn't you trust me? What are you trying to do? Involve my uncle in the killing of Bill Lawton?
But if your uncle's innocent, he has nothing to worry about. All I'm trying to do is to find out who killed my friend. Give me until tomorrow. If I haven't found out anything by then, you'd personally turn me over to the Mounted Police.
All right.
Now, you ride back into town, quit worrying. Everything's going to be all right, I promise.
I hope so, for your sake.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello, Jack.
You leaving?
Yeah, I was just,
Utah, what did you say your real name was?
Bob Nyes. Bob's short for Robert.
Robert Nyes, I arrest you on suspicion of murder.
On what grounds?
But a lot of unexplained things have been happening around here. Like Bill Lawton lying in a freshly dug grave.
All right. I dug it. But I didn't have anything...
I wouldn't do any talking if I were you. You can do all your explaining at the post. How it up, Utah?
Look, Jack, give me until tomorrow morning. I can prove it.
Sorry, Utah.
But I've got everything figured out. I know...
The mounted police are taking over from here. Lead out.
Jack.
This will never get you anywhere, Utah. You'll never get out of Canada.
I don't want to. I've got a lot of important work to do. I can't do it from behind bars. I'll leave this loose, and it'll take you too long to untie it. I figure it's about a 3-hour walk from here back to the post. That'll give me time to get some evidence. I'll meet you there later.
Well, if you don't, I'll be coming after you.
Yeah. Come on, we gotta work fast. Rear window.
He's there.
I knew he'd come back.
Jenkins is with him. They Jimmy the rear window. That's against the law, breaking into another man's property.
Yeah. People have been shot for that.
Maybe he hid them in the store someplace. Maybe. You take that side. His niece live upstairs. We better get out of here. Not until I find those pals.
What pals? Find some light gas. We take his gun, Danny. Ah, Mr. Utah. Suppose you tell us where you've hidden Bill Lawton's body.
Why don't you ask Jack Craig? He knows. And maybe it won't be long till he finds out that you murdered him.
Wow. That puts a different light on things. But you won't be around to tell him.
What's going on down here?
You're just in time, Laramie. These thieves broke into your store. And it's your duty as a private citizen to shoot them.
Oh, no, I can't kill men in cold blood.
But you'll be doing your government a service. This man killed Bill Lawton.
Nobody will believe that.
Listen, Nails, get out of here. All of you. I don't want anything more to do with your crooked work.
So you want out, huh? You can't even kill a man who breaks into your store and robs you. And then shoots you. Like this. Now I'll go out and round up a posse of indignant citizens. Then we'll string up a couple of murdering thieves. Yes, murderers. And here's your gun to prove it.
Uncle George! Who did this?
He did. Why, you lying. Tie him up, boys. Take him out to Lawton's cabin. That'll be a good place for the hanging.
Get on in and light the lamp.
Tiny, get that pen and ink. Nails wants a signed confession, nice and legal.
Don't you sign a confession, Mr. Utah.
Sure, I'll sign it. Nobody will believe it anyway. Might as well.
Start writing.
I serve notice on Sergeant Craig that we're not going to stand by while innocent men are being murdered in cold blood. We've got to act and act fast. Follow me, men.
I, Robert Nyes, do hereby
Cut him loose. Hurry it up. Now, flat on your bellies, both of you. Get the rope, Ivy. We'll tie him up. You'll have to hurry. All right, you fellas start talking. Who killed Bill Lawton?
You're wasting your time. We don't talk.
Get a fire started in the stove, Ivy. Maybe a red-hot branding iron will change your mind. Sit on your feet, both of you. We're gonna get this in writing. Take him into the bunk room and close the door. Maybe he'll write better alone. This iron's red hot, Caskey. I'm gonna untie your hands. And when I do, I want you to start writing. There. There, I'll get them loose in a minute. There you are. Now start writing. Go ahead or I'll burn you clear to the bone. Yeah, that's better. Keep writing. Well, that's fine. Well, I didn't know that was the one. Oh, so it's Tiny, huh? That's what I thought. All right, sign your name. Well, that's it. Well, Ivy, I got the confession. This is everything we need.
What did he say?
He said you killed him.
He's a liar. Nails did it. He hit him over the head with that branding iron. Then he told me to take the body outside and to make it look like an accident.
You took the pelts?
Sure. We took him down to Laramie's store. Laramie hit him in his flour barrel, and that's why you couldn't find him when you started that fire.
Where are they now?
On the way to Calgary. Nails had the boys take him down and put him on the stage after I knocked you out.
We can catch up with the stage.
I've been accused of every other crime around here. Now I'm going to hold up a stage. Tie him to the bunk over there. Good and tight. Worked pretty good, didn't it? You head for the Mountie post. Tell Craig I'll be a little late, but I'll be there.
You stupid fools falling for a trick like that.
They take North Rope to hold up stage. Maybe we catch.
All right, men, mount up.
Well, it sounds like carelessness on your part, Craig.
Yeah, I guess it was my own fault, Inspector. I shouldn't have put as much faith in him as I did.
But he seemed like a man you could trust. Doggone it, I'd still take a chance on him.
Jack,
Ruth!
they killed Uncle George.
Your uncle?
Oh, it was awful. And they probably killed Utah and Ivy, too, by now.
Take it easy, Ruth. Here, sit down. Now start at the beginning and let's get this straight.
I'll try.
I haven't got any money. I haven't even got any passengers.
Then tie one of those bags and hand me one of those pelts. Just that thought. These are stolen. Turn them into the money post.
In the drawer and slip in behind it.
Good.
Nice shooting, Jack. Now, from the looks of the bodies back there, you did some pretty good shooting yourself. I'm sorry I didn't keep that date with you.
That's all right. Ivy's told me the whole story.
You know, Jack, I think you ought to pin a badge on Ivy. He's been a lot of help.
Oh, now. Now, 3 wooden bucket.
Hello, Ruth. Say, what's this I hear about you leaving?
Oh, Mr. Jenkins bought me out. We're just taking inventory now.
Hello, Jack. Oh, hello, Utah. Say, I've got some great news for you. Inspector Swanson says he's got one of these uniforms that'll just fit you. Well, thanks a lot, but Ruth and I have other plans. See, I need a partner back from the ranch, and, well, Ruth just sort of fits the bill. I've made all the arrangements. We leave in the morning.
You all right? I think I'd better stick to trapping.
Yeah.